We good to go?
It feels like the perfect night for Swiftcast, a Taylor Swift podcast by the fans for the fans.
Hey guys!
Hey!
Hey everybody.
Hey!
This is not your regularly scheduled Swiftcast episode.
Nope, it's not. We actually have a special guest with us right now.
So, as some of you know, a couple of weeks ago, I was a guest on the Fantasy Focus Football podcast, and tonight we have their host, Nate Rabbits, joining us for a special trivia game against our Nate.
Hey.
Nate versus Nate.
Nice.
Good to
How's
be
it going?
here.
And Nate.
We got Swifty Nate and
Nate.
Fantasy Nate, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally, I meet the other Nate. Very cool.
We meet again.
You're going down, Swifty Nate.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. We are all just talking, and I remember when I was being interviewed on their show, you know, we were laughing about the fact that we both have a Nate and how maybe they're the same person. So we were just joking about how the Nates should face off. So we thought what we'd do is we would ask Nate from Fantasy Focus some Taylor questions, and he would ask our Nate some football trivia questions, and we'll see who's the better Nate.
We'll see who is going to prevail. I feel like this is like a Lord of the Rings battle to the death moment.
See, now on my podcast, when we say prevail, we have to ring a bell. There's a whole series of words that are repeated all the time by our producer, and anytime he says them, we have to ring a bell. So prevail is one of them.
Oh, I like that.
So, I guess we can just jump right into these questions. I'm excited about it.
Let's do it. Let's give them their suits of armor. You know, a couple of swords, a couple of horses, and maybe some bayonets, and see what happens.
Well, I just want to say that this is friendly competition. I mean, we have over at my podcast, the Fantasy Focus, we refer to ourselves as the 06010, which is our zip code. It's a little bit of a takeoff on Beverly Hills 90210. And we've declared you guys, the Swiftcast, the official Taylor Swift podcast of the 06010. As far as we're concerned, no other Taylor Swift podcasts are relevant.
And we appreciate that, and we love it. And you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
I've actually started listening to you on a daily basis.
Outstanding.
Yeah, you're very entertaining, and I don't understand half of what you're talking about, but yet I still enjoy listening to your show.
You know, I'm learning, though. I feel like I'm learning as I listen.
And, I mean, I feel like since I've been on your show, I've gotten some bragging rights. Like, a lot of the sports fans I know have freaked out when I told them about it.
We aim to please.
I mean, I'm really modest. I didn't go around bragging about it or anything.
You should have.
Oh,
You
not
should
at all,
start. There's
Ashley.
still
No,
time.
I totally did.
But it's okay. It was a good thing. Let's kick it off.
Maybe we should do a coin toss.
That would be very
I
football-like.
like the coin toss idea.
We're in 4 different locations.
It's okay, I'll toss the coin. I choose heads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can try. Let's have Steph do it, because I don't trust our Swifty Nate. He can be a little devious at
Yeah.
times.
Steph seems honorable.
That sounds great.
I trust her.
So we're going to toss a coin to see who gets to choose whether they ask or answer the first question. So Swifty Nate, why don't you call it?
Alright, nice. Alright, I always call heads, so give me heads.
Sorry, Swifty Nate, that is tails.
Oh.
So Fantasy Nate, do you want to start or do you want to answer the first question?
You know what? I will answer the first question.
So how this is going to work is Fantasy Nate is going to be asking our Nate a football question, and if he is stumped, he can either ask for a multiple choice option, but you can only do that once, or he can ask for a hint to be provided, but if he does that, it takes away 1 point from the question's point value. So the questions are going to get increasingly harder as they go back and forth, and then whoever has the most points at the end is the better Nate.
Sounds good to me. I've been waiting all my life to be the better Nate.
Well, so have I, so I guess we're in for a good show.
Rivalry, I like it.
So it begins.
Alright, so first question. Here it is. Number 1. What is Taylor's middle name?
Oh, I saw this. All right, I will go multiple choice.
Multiple choice?
Okay, I'll provide the multiple choices. Is
All
it
Alright.
Elizabeth, Danielle, or Allison?
Elizabeth, Danielle, or Allison? I'm gonna go with Allison.
Correct.
Correct!
Nice.
Congratulations.
1 point for you, Fantasy Nate.
Not 4 for you, but 1. We're working.
All right, Swifty Nate, here you go.
All right.
What quarterback leads the NFL in all-time passing yards, stars in a series of Wrangler jeans commercials, and was involved in a texting scandal?
Phone a friend. I know this answer.
He can't phone a friend. That's not how this game
I
works.
can't phone a
You can ask for a hint.
If I would phone a friend, I would phone my friend Nate Rabbits. That's what I would do.
I know this because this person... Wait, can I give him a hint?
Yeah, he's allowed to get a hint, but a hint reduces the point total from 1 to 0 in this case.
This is true.
Yeah, it
this is
wouldn't be.
true.
Now, how many times am I allowed to use a lifeline, I guess? One
You can
per...
get as many hints as you want on any question, but it decreases the points, so you'll get 0 if you use your hint now.
Okay. And what about, like, multiple choice?
That's a one-time deal.
That's
Now,
one time.
Ashley Bell, do you think this was a fair 1-point question?
I think it was,
It was-
because I know the answer.
It was hard for me to know. I tried to write questions that I thought would be on a point scale for, like, casual sports fans.
I totally know, but, like, I can't think of the name. But I think it's...
Well, Swifty Nate, you can use your multiple choice here. You can just only use it one time.
Oof. No, I'm gonna save the multiple choice, I think. If this is the easiest one, I better save the multiple choice.
Oh, I know it.
Let's see. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. All-time passing yards. John Elway?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, okay. Green Bay.
There you go. Actually, my hint was going to be Green Bay Packers. You should have taken a hint, but then it would have
Oh, really?
been
Okay.
0 points, so I guess no. That's no good.
All right, Taylor, 2-point question.
Alright. 2-point question. Here it is. Alright. Name one TV show that Taylor has guest starred on.
One TV show that Taylor has guest starred on? I think I have this answer, and I'm just going to confess that earlier today I glanced at her Wikipedia page. I didn't study it,
That was
but I
pretty
did glance
smart.
at it. I believe it's CSI.
Nice.
That is
Nice.
correct.
Fantasy Nate is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Yeah. It's doing good.
See, in a way, though, it is a little unfair because you can get all the information about Taylor on one Wikipedia page, but you can't really get all the football
That is true.
information.
That is true. I'll just
On
have
one
to
page.
make sure that this is a
That's okay.
utter domination. And you guys are going to be impressed if
Oh,
you get
geez.
like the
Well.
3, 4, or 5 point questions right.
Oh, we
I'm
definitely
already
will.
impressed. I feel proud of you as a Swiftie.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
there's no way I would have known either of those like yesterday, so you shouldn't be too impressed.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a 2-point question for Swifty Nate, right?
Alright, hit me.
The most famous Super Bowl in NFL history is Super Bowl III. Who won Super Bowl III?
Who won Super Bowl 3? Okay. I think I know the answer on this one.
All right,
Okay. Was it the Jets?
that is correct.
Nice. Okay.
The New York
Woo!
Jets and Broadway Joe Namath at quarterback.
Nice. All right.
Who did the
I think
Jets
that one was
play?
easier than the last
The
one.
Jets played the then Baltimore Colts,
Okay.
and the Jets were heavy underdogs. It's a very famous game because Namath guaranteed victory before the game.
Learned something new.
Yeah, that one was easier than the last
The
one.
Colts are
Well,
pretty
it
competitive.
was a little
so-
hard for me to judge.
Fair enough.
But Brett Favre was like a huge pop culture news a couple years ago because of the
Yeah,
scandal.
that's true.
So that's
Yeah.
why I thought it was easier.
Yeah.
All right, so back to you.
3-point Taylor question.
All right, here we go. Okay, third Taylor question. Where did Taylor grow up before she moved to Nashville?
See, now again, this is one.
And I'm going to clarify, we're looking for the city and the state.
Okay,
City and state.
yeah, and that's good because I'm going to get this, but again, because of the very quick Wikipedia research, She was born in Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's where she was raised, and there's no way I'm going to get the town. But that's fine. I don't think I should get credit for that anyway.
The correct answer is Wyomissing,
There you
Pennsylvania.
go. No chance I was going to get that. All right. So what's the score right now?
So Fantasy Nate has 3, and Swifty Nate has 2, but he hasn't answered the third question yet.
All right. All right. Question number 3-point question. Fantasy Nate. Where is this year's Super Bowl being held?
Oh.
Oh, I know this one.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask for a hint on this one.
All right. My hint is for the first time. Well, I don't know if it's the first time in NFL history, so I won't say that. The Super Bowl is being held in a cold weather city outdoor stadium.
Okay.
And remember, the Super Bowl's in
Cold weather city.
February, so it's kind of a
Wait,
big
I
deal.
have a very important question, but you
Yeah.
won't know the answer. Is this a stadium that Taylor has played a show at?
Oh, can I
think she
answer? I do
probably
know
Is
the
it
has.
answer.
stadium? Is that what you said?
I don't know if Taylor's played the stadium before, but she probably has.
A
But I'm looking for the city. You don't have to name the
cold
stadium.
weather stadium. A cold weather stadium. Well, that can be quite a few.
Wait, can I chime in on the hint?
Well, wait. Each hint is a
SAM.
negative 1 point, though, right?
Yes.
Oh,
So
do you want an extra part of a hint?
All right.
Yeah. Well, here. Yeah, probably. I think so. Because I don't think. Yeah.
It
I'd be
is.
shooting in the dark.
It is a stadium that Taylor played in the month of July this past summer.
In July.
Wow.
All right, I gotta think about that for a second. Stadium she played in July. Let's see. Definitely Philly, so that would be the Eagles Stadium. Let's see. She played, I think, Gillette. She played MetLife. She played.
You could use your multiple choice for this.
I could, but no, so many.
Well, you
so
pretty
many,
much
no.
just gave yourself the multiple choice by going through the stadiums she played in
True.
July.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark. I don't know. Oh, is it Gillette?
No!
Oh, that is incorrect.
No.
Ah.
It was MetLife.
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Oh, it was MetLife. Oh,
No,
Okay.
you Swifty Nate, you let us all down.
I should have
sorry.
said July 13th.
Would you know
July
that based on the
13th.
exact
that would have
date?
done it.
Or no, I should have said Patrick Stump. You would
Now,
have
wait a
known.
minute, Swifty.
Oh, that would've
That
done
would have
it.
done it because you have a list of her concert dates in front of you, or you have that memorized?
We
I have that
have
memorized.
We have that
Yeah,
memorized.
we have everything memorized.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We are
All right.
Swifties.
The July-
I'm still
in
learning
July-
what it means to be a Swiftie.
Between the group of hosts, we were basically at the entire Red Tour.
Wow.
Yeah, in
okay.
July she was at
Not really,
Heinz.
Quite a lot of shows.
All right then. I'm ready.
What award did Taylor win, and for what song? When Kanye interrupted her.
Ooh. So it's a two-part question.
Two-part. What award did she win, and what song was it for? When Kanye interrupted her.
Now, a point of order here. If I get half of the question right, do I get half the points, or do I need to get both of these things?
I think it's an all or nothing. This is the 4-pointer.
Wow. All right. The award show, if I'm not mistaken, was the MTV Video Music Awards.
But that wasn't the question.
Oh, he's working on it. He's working
He's
on
working
it.
Was
through
the,
it.
no, wasn't the question what was the award?
No, the award,
Yep.
not the award that the
Oh, the
category,
award was
not
Best
the
Music
award
Video.
show. Yes.
Yeah, Best
Yeah.
Music Video at the MTV Video Music Awards. Because Kanye
Yes.
said that Beyonce made the best video of all time or something like that. What
Yeah.
was it for? Let's see here. Boy, I don't know. I'm gonna guess Teardrops on My Guitar.
Oh.
Close.
Several years too late for that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but here's the problem. Like, I know her early songs and I know her recent songs, but I don't know what was in the middle.
It was
You know this one.
actually You Belong With Me.
Oh, I actually was. That was going to be one of the guesses. Oh, well. All right. So I get no points or I get some points for that?
I don't know. What do we think?
I think we should give him half because he did know.
Wait, I should have asked for a hint there because that. What would the hint have been? I'm just curious.
The hint would have been.
Probably
Would've
something
been of all
about
time.
short skirts, t-shirts.
Yeah, that wouldn't have helped me. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 4-point question for you, Swifty Nate.
All right, I'm ready.
Which current NFL player is named after a Transformer? Or his nickname is named after a famous Transformer?
I should know this one. I really should know this one.
And I'm even willing to give you the Transformer name. Although I think that's the hint.
It's Megatron.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Damn.
And you should know the player if you knew the Transformer.
Yeah, I know.
I know this one. Dang it! How come I'm not playing?
I just know the
All right,
team.
give me multiple choice here.
Multiple choice. All right. Your choices are Cam Newton.
Okay.
Calvin Johnson. Adrian Peterson.
Yep, Calvin Johnson.
That is correct.
Nice.
Yay! 4 for you,
Yep, as soon as I heard
Swifty
it.
Nate.
4 points. Wow.
Nice.
That's a big swing right there.
You go, Swifty Nate.
So what's the score? The score is, what is the score
So
now?
Fantasy Nate has 3, and Swifty Nate has 6.
No, I have 5. Didn't I get half credit for MTV?
It was undetermined. What do we think?
Undetermined.
Wow.
I think we should give him half. I vote to give him half the credit because he did know the specific award.
I'm fine with that. Okay, so it's 5-6.
All right. It's all coming down to the end here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 5.
Oh, you are not going to know this
I
one.
cannot name any of her cats, I'll tell you that much.
Only has one cat.
Only one cat. Here we go. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Here it is. All right, number 5. Name all 3 Taylor fragrances.
All right. Let me take
Hold
a
on,
hint.
I have an amendment here. If you get any of them, I think you should win the question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just start guessing like names of either her, like her songs or like her ex-boyfriends. So if none of her fragrances are named after her songs or ex-boyfriends, I have no chance of getting any of this thing.
I'm going to give you one free hint. There is not
Okay.
a perfume called Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right. Is there one called Trouble?
Sadly,
No,
no.
but I really think there should
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
I
there
agree.
should
I think
be.
there should be too.
That's a good name.
What about Innocent?
Nope.
Ooh,
Again,
that'd be
her
one.
songs would make excellent perfume titles.
They would.
I'm impressed that you knew "Innocent" was a song title. It's kind of
it was
rare
it was
song.
The song. It was the song she performed the year after the Kanye incident,
Mhm.
which
Yeah,
I
that's-
actually
I'm
thought was
impressed.
I actually watched live, and actually I thought it was underrated. I thought it was a great performance.
Who thinks that we should send Nate Rabbit a little pin that says Swifty on it?
absolutely.
All right. Well, I guess you've clinched victory, Swifty Nate. But I'll ask
I don't know
you.
quite yet.
Well, you're up 6-5, and I'm done answering.
How many did you
Would
guess?
you like
Guess
to
2,
know
right?
the answer?
What's that?
Do you want to know the answer, or you just give up?
Oh, I give up. There's no way I'm going to get this.
Should we give him any more hints?
I think we should get him in.
I think we should give him. I know a hint we can give him.
All right.
All right, one of the perfumes is named after a specific word in the song Enchanted.
Oh, I don't know that song. Is it Pegacorn?
Close.
No. That was a pretty funny guess.
All right.
That was good.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to concede this question. There's no way. That is a very, very difficult question. My 5-point question is not nearly that difficult. But I'm going to ask it anyway, Swifty Nate.
I'm ready.
Who
I'm
is
ready.
the all-time NFL leader in touchdowns scored?
Touchdowns? All time.
I might know this one.
Well. All right. I'm gonna ask for a hint here.
All right. The player
Am I allowed
is...
to ask for a hint?
Yeah, you can ask for a hint. It just makes it a 4-point
All right.
question.
right.
The player is not a running back.
Not a running back. Okay. All right, give me one more.
All right.
I'm sorry.
The player won multiple Super Bowls in the 80s and 90s.
Ooh. In the 80s and 90s.
Can I ask a question that could be a hint?
Sure.
Would this particular football player happen to be a guest star in the movie Ace Ventura?
I don't believe so. I don't think so, no.
Okay. Then I'm thinking of the wrong guy, probably.
You're thinking of Dan Marino?
Yes. I was thinking of Dan
I was going to say that.
It is not Dan Marino. So you give up, Swifty Nate?
80s and 90s. Yeah, I give up.
The correct answer, Dan Marino, by the way, never won a Super Bowl. The correct answer is Jerry Rice, wide receiver for the
Jerry Rice,
San Francisco
okay.
49ers.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, congratulations to you, Swifty Nate. You are, in fact, the better Nate.
Oh, well, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm the better Knight. Yeah, I'd say we're about equal.
See, I think
Still.
you should have to ask me NFL questions, and I should get to ask you Taylor Swift questions.
I agree.
Ooh.
I agree. I think maybe we need a part 2 to this.
Well,
To be continued.
I'm just going to ask you a question off the cuff right now.
Okay, sure.
In her, and Ashley knows why I'm asking this question. In her VH1 Crossroads series concert with Def Leppard, Taylor Swift sang vocals on 4 Def Leppard songs. Name them.
All of them?
Sure.
Oh, jeez. All of them. Okay.
I honestly don't know all of them. I think I only know one.
I think I only know one, too.
I've actually never seen it.
It's
Really?
really good.
Yeah, I love it.
Def
And
Leppard
Andrea
was my
loves it,
favorite
too.
band growing up. So
Well, I know you said your daughter loves it.
she did. It was the one when she was a baby. It was like she wouldn't stop crying, and I'm flipping through the channels, and that came on, and she suddenly stopped crying. So that became the rock her back to sleep TV thing. And now on my iPhone, I have like 5 or 6 Taylor Swift songs, and she'll ask for Taylor.
Your daughter? How old's your
She's
daughter?
2.5, by the way. She's 2.5.
So we have a baby Swiftie.
Yeah,
That's
you
adorable,
for sure
because
have
our-
a baby Swiftie.
Our host Haley's daughter just turned 5, and she's turning into a little Taylor fan, and she tries to pronounce Taylor's songs, and it's just so cute.
My daughter refers to the song Ours as different Taylor because it's not one she knows from either the Def Leppard special or I forget, but she just knows that one as different Taylor.
That is adorable.
Nate, do you know the answer?
Yeah, I think I can maybe give one. When Love and Hate Collide.
That is correct.
I think that was like the most popular one.
When you say most popular, what do you mean? Based on like YouTube
like the-
clicks, or just in the general Swiftie?
Probably like, I guess just the most well known. I think. Yeah, amongst like the Swiftie community, or at least that's the one that comes to mind for me. I don't know. I don't know any of the other songs that she did. I'm sorry, Taylor.
The other songs were "Pour Some Sugar on Me." That's how they ended the show. And,
okay.
"Photograph" in 1980s Def Leppard song, and then "Hysteria." So,
Pour some sugar.
not
on me
only
is
would
my
I have known
favorite.
that, I would have also known. I think I would have known all of the Taylor songs. I would have known at least 3 of them
All the Taylor songs from what? What's that?
from that concert. I've seen
Oh,
it
okay.
literally
Yeah.
157 times.
You know, I felt like a really bad Taylor fan today because when I was trying to come up with questions for this, one of my coworkers asked me a question that I did not know that I felt that I should have known. They asked me and this would have been a really hard 5-point question, but they asked me what was the name of the critic that Mean was written about, and I had no idea.
Oh, that's
I
a good
actually
one.
know
I have
that.
no idea.
I knew that one.
I did know it, but I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, I know I've heard his name, but I could not think of it.
Bob Lefsetz.
Yeah.
that was it.
I think I only
That-
know it
that
because
meanie-
I just remember when Speak Now was coming out, I remember reading an article that he had written entitled, "Did Taylor Swift actually write a song about me?"
Wow, clever.
Awkward.
I don't know. I'd throw a question at you, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like every football question I know, or all my football knowledge, I feel like you'd get just right like that. I don't know. I don't think I could
That's
ask
okay.
anything.
That's okay. You won the competition, so let me have this.
Fair enough.
Well, this was really, really fun.
I think so too. I had a great time.
I predict that you guys are going to have set personal bests for ratings for this episode. It's going to shatter all expectations.
And we'll have to compare it to the ratings if we ever get Matthew to come do his Maddie's dating advice.
That'll definitely get bigger ratings.
He's been blowing me off, though. I don't think he wants to do it.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll give him a hard time about that on our... we're recording our podcast. As we're recording this, it'll be tomorrow. So I will give him a hard time about that on the Fantasy Focus. People can check that out as well.
It'll be interesting because we could have a Maddie and Nate's dating advice thing.
There you go. Listen, you can have him for good, and Ashley or Belle or Steph can just come join me on the Fantasy Focus podcast and work out some sort of.
I'll join you, man.
Yeah,
I love football.
Me too.
Well, when you do record your show tomorrow, I think you should tell Matthew that if he wants to get Taylor on Fantasy Focus, he should send a message on Twitter to Ellen because Ellen follows him.
All right.
Who's Ellen? Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I noticed that she followed him, and if anybody can get Taylor to do anything, I'm pretty sure it's her.
Okay.
So true.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Matthew giving Taylor Swift dating advice would be a bad idea for Taylor Swift.
I'd like to see that.
In all fairness, I think Taylor Swift could benefit from any dating advice.
Wow.
It's a bit harsh.
That's pretty
So
harsh.
much love. So much love. We love you, Taylor.
I say that with complete love.
I hope she would see it that way.
She would. She because she knows that she has made some not wise decisions in the past. She freely admits that. I think she would be.
If she takes it the wrong way, she might write a song about you.
Ooh.
I'd be
That
worried.
I think that would be like a highlight of her life, probably.
Belle wouldn't care, good or bad.
Well, I am kind of either universally loved or universally hated. There's not really an in-between with me, so I'll take it either way.
Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in for this special edition, and we will see you back in just a few days for episode 32. So for now, this has been Ashley.
Belle.
Nate.
Steph.
And Fantasy Nate.
And Fantasy Nate.
Woohoo!
Yay! Good job on the following along with our name reading there.
I'm a semi-professional podcasting personality.
Ooh.
All right. Thanks so much, guys, and we will talk to you soon.
Peace out, Swift Scouts.
Swiftcast supports BeTheMatch.com, get entered into the Bone Marrow Registry, and maybe save a life. Visit our affiliates at TaylorSwift'sCloset.com, where you can find detailed daily updates on Taylor's latest fashion, and our friends at ESPN Fantasy Focus. They podcast daily with all the latest tips, advice, and updates on the current season's fantasy football and baseball.
Swiftcast has no direct affiliation with Taylor Swift, Big Machine Label Group, or 13 Management.